The bags feel heavier than they did last week. Lifting the groceries out of the trunk, the sheer weight causes their legs to tremble. It is a sudden, sharp feeling of helplessness. The front steps suddenly look like a mountain, and the realization hits that simple, everyday tasks are becoming impossible to manage alone. It is easy to write this off as the inevitable result of getting older, but a severe, sudden decline in physical strength has a specific biological trigger. The real cost here is the loss of everyday capability. It is a quiet condition, actively stripping away physical freedom. Medical professionals call this quiet thief sarcopenia. This cross-section of human muscle tissue shows thick type 2 fast-twitch fibers shrinking and thinning out over time, a process called muscle atrophy. As it advances, hypoplasia takes over. Several thinned fibers dissolve and disappear completely, leaving empty gaps that are incredibly difficult to reverse. While humans naturally lose a small fraction of muscle each decade, starting in their 30s, the rate of this cellular theft accelerates dramatically after the age of 60. Left alone, this continuous shedding of muscle fibers guarantees a direct drop from independent mobility into physical frailty. The body also throws up a physiological roadblock as we age, a condition known as anabolic resistance. Digestion and metabolism slow down. The body loses its ability to efficiently process dietary protein and turn it into new muscle tissue. Because of this resistance, the standard protein intake guidelines designed for younger adults fall short. Eating a regular diet simply doesn't provide enough raw material to maintain mass. To overcome this barrier, older adults have to forcefully signal their bodies to start rebuilding, using a precise combination of external stress and targeted nutrition. That mechanical signal comes from progressive resistance training. When you pull against an external force, like heavy resistance bands, you create tension. That tension forces dormant muscle fibers to wake up and adapt to the stress. The key is the progressive aspect. By intentionally and safely increasing the weight or the resistance as you get stronger, you keep sending that necessary growth signal to the brain. Applying this consistent mechanical load directly counters the cellular shrinking caused by sarcopenia. Once the resistance signal tells the body to grow, it needs an increased volume of raw materials to actually execute those repairs. This chart shows the food volume required to get enough leucine. A single cup of cottage cheese hits the synthesis threshold immediately, whereas you'd need 3 full cups of lentils. To uptake these proteins efficiently, they must be paired with vitamin D. Water plays a critical role here too. Maintaining adequate daily hydration prevents the body from breaking down existing muscle tissue for energy. When you combine consistent resistance signals with these specific nutritional blocks, you create an internal environment that actively repairs the damage of sarcopenia. Let's look back at that same flight of stairs from earlier. After months of consistent resistance training and hitting specific protein thresholds, the muscular foundation is rebuilt. The legs are steady, and the balance is restored. The heavy groceries are no longer an obstacle. That feeling of helplessness is replaced by a confident smile as they carry the bags inside with ease. Sarcopenia is a relentless condition, but applying specific proactive lifestyle habits successfully secures your physical independence. You have the power right now to rewrite your own aging narrative and stop this quiet thief in its tracks. So what is one small step you will take today to protect your strength? Let us know in the comments section below. We're building a community here to support each other on this journey.